And welcome to We Love to Hate Everything Pop-Up Total Request Podcast Edition. Wow, this is a pop-up really loud for you. Thanks, Amanda. Amanda's working the DJ booth.
Another great feature of StreamYard. It said fade music in and out, and then it didn't. And it started halfway through the song.
It was great. Hey, welcome. Oh, it's bright and early-ish.
We're kind of switching it up today. We thought it'd be fun because, well, it didn't really affect you guys that much, but we did have to move Browntown a day later, and Hot Topics was a little bit late. So we're like, let's give them a little something extra. Let's give them a little pop-up. So just to get it out of the way for all of you who are like going by our schedule, we moved Leverage to next week. This will be today's episode, and it's free for everyone because we want you guys to see what we got going on over here on TRP. It's kind of off the rails compared to our regular show, if you can believe.
Yes. So this was a request that we got for 7 Little Johnstons, and we took the opportunity because Corey and Carly of Surviving Reality, Surviving Sister Wives podcast, they've been watching it, and I mean, their takes are spot on. I know Carly's been talking a lot about Anna, and immediately I saw what she was talking about. So I'm super
Anna?
Excited.
Who's Anna?
Well, she's not Elizabeth. She's the middle
Elizabeth's
daughter.
The big one, right? The
Beast. They call her the Beast.
Okay, yes. Now, really quickly, I don't know any spoilers. I saw one, and I was like, oh, I can absolutely see why people say that this is a really good segue after Sister Wives because the dynamics are so similar. Now, Jody watched last night the pilot first, and she's like, I really recommend you do that. And I did.
Get a lay of the land because I truly knew nothing about them. I'm like, I don't know if they're like little people, big world. Are they super Christian-y? Like, didn't know the whole thing.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Can I just say right off the bat, like I immediately felt, so watching season 1, episode 1, and watching season 1, episode 7.
The finale. So that's the 2 we've watched, which is actually a perfect way to watch this show.
Yeah. And it's what is it? Cancel Easter? Call off Easter?
Call off Easter.
And I felt in both episodes, this family's hiding something. Like there's something else we're not seeing.
It's so similar to Sister Wife early seasons. And maybe I'm more cynical now going into this. Also, I do remember spatterings of people recommending this to us and mentioning the mom is crazy. Yeah. Within about 30 minutes of the first episode, I think I liked the mom and I hated the dad. Dad gives me Joe Darger energy. Are we supposed to like him? I like all the kids.
I don't know. That's what I mean. Like, okay. I feel like there's something going on in the family under the surface that's very obvious, but no idea who it is or what it is.
Okay.
But there's something.
Do you know any? Right? I saw one spoiler that one of the daughters doesn't fuck with the other ones. But as I was finding that, because I was trying to get the cast list, I texted you, there are 17 seasons of this. I have never heard of this show until Carly started mentioning it.
Oh, I knew about it, but I thought maybe there was like, I don't know, 5, 6 seasons. Yeah, like, oh, it's been around for a while, but no idea that there was 17. I feel like the only thing I do know is that Elizabeth, the Beast, which is always fun, like when your dad even refers to as a beast. Not that I would know anything about parents telling their child that they're maybe
their kids every time you see them. Yeah, I got 2 of those.
I know that she like gets married. That's all I know.
Who? Wait, who are we talking about now? Oh, she's married. The Beast. You know what? That's my favorite Seinfeld episode. The smelly car. They call it the Beast. Because they can't get the smell out of the car. That's my favorite episode. But yeah, the Beast. I was like, yikes! I like all the kids. Am I supposed to? Especially the 2 girls, the 2 older girls. I'm like, they have like a dream sister relationship. This is coming from an only child. I've seen sisters that hate each other. Oh, you don't think they have a good dynamic? Well,
I mean, it's sister dynamic. Like,
okay, they see shit out of each other. Oh, okay.
Listen, no one can cut you deeper physically and
I
emotionally
bet.
than a sister. Like, I mean,
Oh, the oldest son is weird, says Saved Girl. By the way, everyone
yes.
say hello in the chat.
Thank
Thanks for
you.
joining us.
Yeah, thank you,
Make
guys.
yourself known. Yeah, the oldest son is the only kid that I wasn't like. But they did kind of remind, I actually find these kids more instantly likable than the brown kids, because the brown kids are like a little off-putting and like weird at first until you get to know them. These kids are kind of
Again,
instantly likable, I feel.
yes, but there is something like
There's a
you still don't
secret.
feel like you know them at all after watching. Although we watched 2 hours of them, 2 hours of maybe, let's see, like 6 hours or something, because the other episodes are only 20 minutes. But I still don't feel like I know
Oh,
anything
really?
about these kids. Don't know what
Okay.
grade they're in. Don't know what they're doing.
Looks up their ages. They're all
Yeah.
like the older kids are kind of 13, 14-ish, and then the like two littler ones are like 8, 9.
Okay, well, let's go into this. Ooh, okay, listen. There's mommy issues. Are we talking
Can
about
you guys tell us
Jonah,
something
the
that
oldest?
Oh yeah, Jonah, that's his name. There's Jonah, there's Alex is the younger boy, Emma's the youngest girl, and then who's the beast? Elizabeth. And then who's the other
And then
one?
there's Anna. So it goes Jonah with the dark brows. I'm just going to need him to lighten those up a little bit, because I do think that's the issue.
Mhm.
Let us know in the chat. Oh, he's got to be of legal age, because this aired, Amanda.
They
do you know when
all
this
are.
aired? The premiere?
2013?
January 6th. That's right.
Oh.
2015. Okay, so if Jonah was like 15, okay, we're good. He's an adult now. I hope he's dying.
I was doing Les Mis when this. I was doing my very last production of Les Mis. That production.
Wow.
Okay.
For a toner, some sort of bleach, bring it to a level, whatever it needs. But I feel like that really
agreed.
The scary look. Okay, and then there's Anna, who I think is adopted.
Yeah,
and
of course.
Elizabeth
and Alex.
Logical.
Yes.
Alex and Anna are adopted. I feel like they cannot stand Anna. And Anna, I don't know if it's because it's Elizabeth and the mother, Amber. It's Amber and Trent.
You can't stand Anna? Oh, I really like Anna.
Oh, no. I think Elizabeth and Amber can't stand Anna.
Oh, really? She made that kind of bitchy comment about the prom dress that I was like, that was so mean, and that would make me not go. That would make me dig my heels in and not go to prom.
Well, Elizabeth was like, well, I don't like your dress. It like doesn't seem very like promish. So well, she's like, oh, okay. Yes.
Yeah, but she's kind of body shamed her. Okay, can you guys let us know in the comments that TikTok trend where it's like, I just started Vanderpump Rules. Tell me a reference that we won't know until later. So tell us something like funny in the comments that we won't know, because I will definitely keep watching this.
Oh, I will too. Okay, so let's get into the episode. Again, this is season 1, episode 7, Call Off Easter. Again, we have Trent and Amber, our mom and dad. Let's see. Well, let's throw up a photo here. So actually, you know what? Here is a photo of like the age range just before we probably started filming here. So this is mom and dad, Amber, Trent. Again, we have Jonah, who's the oldest in the back, the blonde, biological son. Anna, I believe, is adopted. Elizabeth on the far left here is a biological daughter. And then Alex is next in age, and Emma, and they are both adopted. All right.
Wait, what are your initial thoughts on the two parents? Because by the end of the second episode that I watched, I was like, this mom seems like the real root of all the like crazy. But I also don't like
Trent. God, see, I don't know. Like, I don't want to be like, oh, I don't mind Trent, and then like we find out Trent is basically Cody Brown. You know what I mean?
So you don't mind Trent?
Okay. So, okay, listen, I think Amber holds a lot of anxiety and control issues. Sure. And the family has pivoted, and they're starting finally to realize, probably after like 10, 15 years, that they are constantly kind of walking on eggshells, making sure Amber mom is not going to freak out, flip out, whatever. However,
what's that like?
However, I do think Trent, I think he means well, but sometimes he can come off even more controlling than Amber because he's got to deal with Amber.
Sure, but I really get Joe Darger energy from him. He doesn't seem like a fun guy.
Overbearing. Okay, we're getting the
Yes,
parents are overbearing.
Okay, so we're right.
Yes. Okay, so we're going to get into this. I'm glad you brought this up about the parents. So, with 10 days till Easter, we find out that the Johnston family always hosts a really big Easter. So, it's like they're both sides of the family come, it's a whole big thing. But this year, they bought a new house apparently, and that's going to be
The arc
obviously
of the
what
season.
producers were pitching. Yeah, when they were going to pitch this show, they just bought a new house, they're renovating, they're little people. How are they going to do it?
But I think that's actually interesting because it is actually really like fascinating and like
Dangerous?
at the end, well, this is how I go about my life as a single
Amanda,
person. That's
the
a B personality.
law
Yeah,
that they were
I was like,
moving.
wow. They say at the very end of this, they're like, we always figure out a way to do it. I'm like, that's kind of how I blow through my life too.
That was so dangerous.
Okay,
They had and I know how heavy those things are because
sure.
I remember movers moving almost that exact same thing we had at my old house, in and out. And when those things are fucking heavy, like this is like a TV cabinet, like one of those TV cabinets, or you could use it as a closet or whatever.
Solid wood.
Oh, full 8 feet tall. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
like, floor to ceiling. And the two of them are moving it down stairs
Oh, I didn't catch that. I would not have tried that.
on a dolly. I mean, like, legitimately, one of them could have died. I mean, an average sized person
Many times
that
in
falls
this
down,
episode.
you done, you out. But they're moving these things around. I do think it's dangerous. The thing about them being overbearing is, I mean, like, they're putting their kids on the job. It seems like the kids truly are helping them finish this house.
Well, yeah, they say that in the first episode. They get up and they start working on the house.
That's the only part where I'm like, okay, Amber is not that controlling because I could never, ever.
Oh my God.
I have we have a 17, 2 16-year-olds, and you think I'm going
able-bodied.
to give any of them a paintbrush to put paint on my walls? No chance. No chance. Now, if we are talking about like cleaning up, shifting things around, of course. However,
they can do the Amanda
they're little.
special.
What are they going to do?
They can do stuff, as we found out.
What they end up doing is they fashion a pulley system, like an old-fashioned, positively awesome Isaac back in the day, like a wishing well, where they hoist and lower supplies from the upper deck to the lower deck. I mean, it does. It seems like they really put them to work here. And it's a big arc of saving money. It's every scene is like, well, the reason we're doing this is because we're going to save money. So there's a little bit of like a penny pincher. I don't know if they were maybe going the way of couponing, but they're going to finish the kitchen. They're going to refinish the kitchen cabinets. Ha ha. Before the big day. As someone who finished all the cabinets and refinished my old kitchen cabinets by myself while my ex was out of the country, and when he came back, you want to know what he thought? He was annoyed.
I'm surprised
you always gotta do something, or you always gotta do something around the house when I'm gone. Professional painters later asked who I hired to do them because they're really good work.
Wow, no one would ever say that about my house.
This one. Anyway, she's insane if she thinks that they're going to be finishing that kitchen, because immediately she realizes anyone finishing your kitchen, you have way more cabinets than you realize. And when they counted to like 31, 36, not surprised. Your drawers, your doors, you're taking all those things off. You got to number them because they have to go back on the exact same door. You got to like drill a hole. There's a whole thing. So they quickly realize they're in over their heads. They can't do this kitchen in time. Certainly can't do it themselves because Like, how do you, the cabinet is bigger than their bodies. How are they going to put this kitchen together? And don't you think it's interesting that they didn't uh size the kitchen to their usage, kind of like the Little People Big World did?
Is that not what they were doing?
And it was regular size countertops and cabinets and
Oh,
everything.
at the end it was?
Yes. It wasn't built to their
Oh, that's
size, which I
weird.
understand for
Well, for
resale
resale
value, of
value.
course.
Yeah.
But like, I'm like at that point, I don't know, maybe you like give the people a credit or something and they can get new counters. But certainly if I was going to be cooking and doing all that shit in my house, I
Oh,
think I
yeah.
would put in my size.
Yeah, the new people that buy the house can just like fix it, or they can just sell it. Maybe I don't know. They can just sell it to another little family.
Yes.
Anyway, they might have to call off Easter. Oh, they call in the Beast. She's the
The
biggest in the family. This is like a thing. What a fun little
beast.
inside joke to go through your life with
Yeah.
as a girl.
High schooler
Yep.
Elizabeth
Pubescent.
is called in because they need the beast, and the whole family's like,
It's
"Oh,
funny.
she is a beast. Look
She's
at
the
her.
biggest. Look how big
She's
she is.
fucking huge. Tank. I mean, wholly triggered. But I mean, she is. I get it. I get it. She's got the longest arms. She's the tallest. Now they start going in on this, but they forget that Jonah, I'm saying that just like Sleepless in Seattle. Anyone get that reference?
Oh,
Tom
I mean,
Hanks' girlfriend,
I
when she meets his son, goes, Jonah,
oh.
Jonah. But Jonah standing right next to Elizabeth, he might be 2 centimeters shorter than her. But they're like, I mean, look at her. She can do anything. Like, she's pretty much able-bodied. Whenever we need anything around the house, we go and call Beast. And there's fucking Jonah, like,
Yeah.
Oh,
What's
and
the
he's
deal with Jonah? Do we like Jonah? I do. Can I tell you Jonah's lazy? He's
oh,
huge, but
interesting. I was feeling bad for
do you want to
him.
know a spoiler about Jonah? Just like kind of where he is now? Do you not?
I don't know. Do I?
It's not that like crazy.
Okay, tell me.
It has nothing to do with the family. He's about to have, I think, his first or second child with his girlfriend. They're living in sin.
What?
Yeah.
Is she a little person, or is she
Oh, I don't
oversized?
know. This was just as I was looking up the age, like trying to figure out the ages. All of this information was being fed to me, and I'm like, I don't want to know any of this. I think they're all married. The kids.
Amanda!
I know, but look, I'm sure there's so much underlying stuff that's not going to be that much of a spoiler for us.
Okay, do you know what I want to say?
No.
Like, okay, are Jonah, Elizabeth, maybe Anna, I don't know, how are they fucking racking up ass in high school, in college age, young adult? And I was like fucking desperate.
You were married at like 22, weren't you?
No, 2 weeks after my 25th birthday.
Oh, I got married before you?
I got married 2005.
I was married. Well, I was 24.
Well, I'm just saying,
Okay.
like, I wouldn't
Sure.
expect them to be like fucking knocking out babies left and right. Like,
Well,
good for them.
They got those great personalities I'm just talking about.
Yeah,
Tony
they
and
sure
McKelty
do.
know each other, so there's a weirdo for every weirdo out there. Amanda says I knew where you were going with this show.
Thank
did
you.
too.
Thank you, Amanda. Like, for real.
I get it. I get it.
Like,
I know.
and like this shit was happening. This was why I was looking around in a major depression during high school, being like, like, what do I need to do around here? Just like take it, anyone, please.
Joan, you were basically
Jonah's
child.
kids.
You were basically child brides. Look,
I
I
know,
needed
and I
a
look
green
back now,
card,
like-
which was a major aspect of why I even got married in the first place. That is like probably the only reason I did. Okay, so can we move on to this tree felling thing? Because this is the best part of the episode.
So
I loved it.
perfect. Okay, so again, they're gonna get their kitchen cabinets installed by professionals. Thank God. So they're gonna shift their efforts to this tree in the front yard. There's a huge tree. It's really old. It needs to be taken down. It's kind of like leaning over, and it's only a matter of time before it falls on someone or some
But we're
car
gonna
or have
do
a
this
storm.
now. We're gonna do this right now. It's Cody with the lights,
Mhm.
literally. Cody with the
Yeah.
lights in the cul-de-sac.
We have people coming. I need to do something. I need to feel like
Something
a
huge.
man.
Yes.
Yes. So Trent, again, Trent. Oh, sorry. My small business wallpaper company that I was telling you about in this week's
Oh yeah, that's
Browntown.
right, of course.
They're emailing and calling me, talk about my order. They're great. I'll give you their name later. But they are going to take down this tree, and they've done it before. Trent and Amber have done this before. So she always gets in the car to kind of help with the direction. Trent is actually a facilities property manager. So,
So
I mean,
he
he does
knows what
this
he's
every
doing.
fucking day of the week. He gets out there with his chainsaw. He cuts like a wedge in the right location. I do kind of trust Trent that like he knows where it's going to fall. I don't trust Cody
More than
Brown.
Cody. Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Beakerface says, can I rant about the price if you ever had a tree removed? Just in the thousands for the size. It
Oh,
definitely is in the thousands. And I where the grand piano is in my childhood house, where my dad plays the piano, spends 95% of his day. There is a tree outside that was like little when we moved in, and now it's like touching the house. And every time I go over there, I'm like, you have to get
uh-oh.
this tree removed. It's going to fall on you. And
Yeah.
my
Well,
dad
that
had
could
a
be very
tree
dangerous.
fall on him when he was 20, ripped off half his face, and he was with his friend. They were driving. He turned to his friend, and half his face was gone. He's like, "You okay?" And his friend's like, "We need to go to the hospital."
Oh my
So he's
God.
a really cheating, tempting fate over there with that tree.
Whoa. I just had a flashback. I remember raking in my backyard as a kid, and a huge tree limb broke off the tree. I heard it, and it boom, and
Oh
it
my
took me down.
god!
And I blacked out I probably like passed out for a second. And then I remember um my Jonah to his Elizabeth, my sister and brother, thought it was hilarious.
I
They
mean, I
did
definitely would have
reenactments.
Oh, but your parents should have maybe been
Oh, I don't even know if
concerned.
they found out.
They're there. Yeah.
But no, like that could be like seriously dangerous. So while they're doing this, she's got like a some sort of rope system tied to whatever that important piece on your car is that can like a hitch,
A hitch. That sounds right.
something.
Yeah.
So she gets in the truck. He cuts this wedge, leaves the what do you call it, chainsaw in the tree, which I do think Cody Brown did. So maybe that is like, I don't know. She starts revving it, and all the kids are on like the side of the house.
They're the peanut gallery because at one point the dad is just using an axe and he gets a little chunk falls out, and then the dad's kind of like just takes a second, and Alex the whole time, like Alex right there is like, is that it? And then later he's like, well, we lost the truck. Like this kid. And then the whole time he's asking when dinner is. This is why I can't have kids. I imagine this is probably a little bit of Charlie here.
Oh my God. We talk so much, you guys. I can't. And it's getting hard because like as a teenager, you can't do the like, cool.
Because they clock you.
Yeah, but also like pick up on the social cues, bro. Like mom's not really caring about civilians driving Lamborghinis and what model they are. But so yeah, he's got a little Alex in him. So anyway, she's revving this thing. And what ends up happening is she's revving it. It produces like some sort of like a spark or enough heat that the pine needles underneath the car catch. And this car legitimately starts going up in flames. So the kids are screaming at her, Mom, get out of the car. But she can't see the fire underneath.
Oh, I guess I never put that together. Okay, yeah.
Until she does. But then in a panic, and at first I was frustrated with her because I'm like, get out of the flipping car. Like, get out. But I think she's just like panicking. She's like, what? The kids are yelling. So she starts like honking. And then Trent sees what's happening. They all scream at her to get out of the car. And she really does make it out in the nick of time, seemingly. Right?
Well, okay. My note later is she's really doing a lot here. And
Well,
also, this I
then,
feel is not the way to handle this when all of your kids just saw this. What could have been a tragic event or a traumatic event. You don't play into it like that and like cry. Like, I feel like maybe the good parenting thing would be like, we're all good, everything's fine, we're good. It's just a truck. But she really leaned into this.
yeah, she's leaning in. So there's a fire. Okay, so this is the part. I'm surprised you didn't catch this Anna moment with her. So what ends up happening? Oh, okay, bigger face. Okay, this might be a question for car expert Googie. But isn't this what a heat shield on a car?
Call Googie in here, get him to talk about it.
You know what? He's at school.
Peace at last.
Where's a kid faking sick when you need him, like last week?
I
I will ask him about that heat shield. Where was I? Oh, okay. So after this, so Amber, the mom, she gets out of the car, and at this point, like the car is engulfed in flames. The fire department's on the way. Neighbors are like, "What the fuck?" I mean,
it's
would be in that
dramatic
window
Oh, me too.
recording, like, Amanda, these little people across the street are trying to take down. I mean, how many feet tall is
a
that tree?
huge tree.
Nick Kachanoff would say it's a million feet tall. So they're on the way, and now the kids are like running. They're like, "Mom, I love you so much." Anna, please go back and rewatch this because you're gonna see everything you need to know about really what I think is going on in that relationship.
So Anna is your new Brianna, Aurora, Dayton.
Gwendolyn. No, I think she's like a Gwendolyn.
No, I agree with that, but I love Gwendolyn.
Oh, I do too. What I'm saying is, like, I think I would like Anna. I think the family doesn't like Anna.
Oh, yes, that's right. I forgot you said that. Oh, yeah. Okay. So she's more of a McKelty then, but we don't like McKelty at all.
Yeah, no, I would say maybe a Gwendolyn. So
okay, but sorry,
Amber is talking to the camera, and she's like, "I'm just like really shaken up. I can't believe that happened." And not quite in tears, but she's like, I mean, like, I'm just like really shaken up. And the kids saw it. And Anna walks up behind her and she kind of like hugs her. And she's like, "Yeah, I mean, what really was scary. I'm so glad you're okay." And she's like, "It's okay, Anna. I'm gonna be fine. It's fine. Like, let's just be happy. Everyone's fine." And then keeps talking to the camera.
Yeah.
She realizes Elizabeth now walks up behind her and goes to hug her. And then Amber leans into the full cry and hugs her biological daughter. And she's like, "I know, I know. And she's like, "It's okay, Mom, it's gonna be okay." She's like, I know. And walks away. And then you see Anna still in the background listening. And as soon as she sees Amber fully give in to the cry with Elizabeth, Anna starts crying and like making her way back to Amber. It's so like,
oh no. So, okay. So I figured out the dynamic. Anna is truly, Amber is Robin, and Elizabeth is Aurora.
Yes, you got it.
Ugh, right?
You got it.
Yeah.
And I would say Alex and
interesting.
Emma.
Kelly says they do treat her as the black sheep or family scapegoat. So you nailed it.
And I see Alex and Emma as like the areolas.
I think Alex is so funny, but I know that if I was the parent, it would drive me fucking insane.
Well,
but he's funny on TV.
Do they ever feed this family? Do they ever feed the family?
Oh, because he is asking about food a lot.
Yes, he is. Okay, so now we call in Ricky Lynn Tree Service, and they come in and save the day. And Trent says he's never seen a man climb a half-cut tree before. Ooh.
This is a tree service? Okay. No, look, as this was happening, dogs were getting dropped off, and I was watching. So, like, I didn't catch every second, but like this is very Cody-ish too. Until you said it was a tree service, he was referring to the tree service as if it was a friend. He's like, "Yeah, Ricky Lynn's gonna come over with her crew," and so I assume this was
done some work with him before.
Oh, so he does already know her. Okay, so it's not exactly like Cody.
He's used them before.
Okay, so they're familiar. Got it.
It's like Cody Brown saying his best friend Stan, the investor.
Yeah, but I have the dryer guy coming today, and I'm not like, oh, Maximus is coming
Are you going to call
today.
your friend? Just like when Spectrum Internet went out, I called my friend Chad to come over and
Yeah,
take his
Chad
sweet
came
fucking
over.
time
I mean, we
for
did
an
discuss
hour
his
and a
name.
half in my home.
He did
Well,
become
I
a
feel like
running joke.
he's part of the fucking family by now. He's
He made
going through
himself
the
right at
front
home. Yeah,
table keys and
looking at the
go
candles.
ahead, lean your full body and stomach and chest and man boobs upon my countertop. Thank you very much.
He
And of
come out and
course,
just
I
wiped it with
disinfected.
a rag as you were as you were talking to him.
Yeah. Do you want any lunch? You want me to like make some tomato soup and a grilled cheese? All right. So we are back. Okay. So Ricky Lynn comes in, they cut down the tree and they're like, okay, thank God Amber's okay. So the next morning, they're like, everything that we lost, it can be replaced. All that's important is that Amber is here with us. Amber could have
Okay, but
been
are you
killed.
sensing though that when Trent continues to say stuff like that, he's like under the surface raging about it? It's like, it's okay, it's just a truck. Oh, the only thing that's important is that Amber lived, I guess. Like he seems very like he's about to explode.
Well, yeah. Well, when the car was exploding, she's like, what are we gonna do? And he's like, it's okay. So
Sure,
they
I mean,
live
you
in
kind of gotta
Georgia.
say that. Okay.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, listen, I'd be pissed if like Adam was in the car and he fucking lit it on fire. Even though like technically it wouldn't be his fault. Like
but like the way a woman's brain works is it is now your fault. It's your fault.
Yes. Of course you had to rev the engine. Yep.
I wouldn't have done that if I were in there. Jay Schwa says, so expensive to get limbs taken down. My best friend Alec would be charging me thousands this summer so my house and children aren't crushed.
Yes.
Ricky Lynn, maybe she's a recurring character.
I mean, ladies, do we even talk about how much they charge if you want them to ground out the stump? That's not even included half the time. Even get me started.
Talked my tree down to like $600 or something. Debbie can fucking barter.
Is that ground down the stump?
It's all the way down, baby. Yeah, they got it. Yeah, and like the stairs, Home Depot quoted us because they came and measured it, and she like took the itemized list, and she's like, "Well, I can dispose of the carpet. I can rip the carpet out." And they're like, "Well, this isn't something we don't really do that." And then she said she was really bitchy to her, so she hung up on her and then hired my friend, what's his name, Brent, that came and did my stairs. Brent, he did Rivalries. Remember, he had that guy, and I heard them having that moment. Brent. Yeah, he's like, "You're doing a great job, and if you hadn't been here, this would have been a lot harder." And then there was the silence, and then he said, "You're
basically Mary Brown, setting people up. Chances are second chances."
Meanwhile, I had to pee so bad. I'm like, "Can you finish your fucking moment so I can go upstairs and pee?" Okay,
nothing worse.
Let's go back to this.
So next morning, everything can be replaced. Then there's a cool scene. Oh God, I'm feeling sick even thinking about it. Where they're showing the young Alex brushing his teeth and spitting his dirty toothpaste into the toilet, and the toilet seat was up, and there was poo and backsplash, and there was like all this fucking shit on the bottom of the toilet seat and on the rim. And it was so fucking disgusting. I can't even imagine.
Oh, it was the Amanda Knox trial.
Oh yes, I saw the entire Johnston family dinners of the week just fucking splashed around, and he's picking it up, touching with it, and spitting into it. It's like basically just like, why would you choose to, like, if I were a little person, I think I would rather step up on a stool to spit into the sink than like spit into the toilet.
I was wondering why you did that. Okay, well, yeah, that was disgusting. I noticed that they have a chocolate lab, which is lovely. It's like a dog.
Okay, well, I didn't notice that. I was going to follow up with Trent and his master bath, taking his toothbrush, and brushing his eyebrows with it. Now, I don't oppose to brushing your eyebrows with a toothbrush or even your eyelashes, perhaps, but not the same one that you brush your fucking teeth with. Are you sure
it was that?
Yeah, because he put it in the fucking toothbrush holder next to, what's her name? Amber's toothbrush and the toothpaste.
And there were only two.
Yes.
That's dangerous, especially if you're like brushing your teeth in the dark or something.
Well, how about just like the next time you go to brush your teeth, you know that it's been on your fucking eye. Like that's just like so
Or your
gross.
husband's. Yeah.
Barf.
So now Amber has figured it's their 1-year house anniversary also, by the way. And
So
Amber
he
has figured out
jumps
a
into
way.
bed, literally jumps into bed.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Well, my next
Trent
note is
likes to
talking about the
jump and
kitchen.
dance. He's silly. He likes to do silly jumps and
No,
dances.
he's not silly. This is probably so out of character for him. If he's being like nice on camera, am I wrong? Like, do people like Trent? Am I just being a man hater?
No, I think Trent is I think Trent runs rigid as it is, and having lived with Amber and I don't know, I mean these kids, to be honest, I think he's ready to snap at any point in time.
Do you think him and Amber like each other at all? Are they still together?
I think
I have no idea if they're still together.
I mean, obviously he hates her. Clearly.
It's a Nick and Vanessa situation, kind of.
Oh.
Kind of. Because he overtly hates her and she's like at least trying to play it up for camera, like we're cute and we're gonna wrestle. I'm gonna run into your arms like the Dirty Dancing lift. They do that.
I think she's more into him than he is into her.
Sure.
But they're in this toxic codependent thing, so I don't think he's gonna leave. Yes.
They are still together, says Kelly.
Well,
it blows my mind, actually. They so clearly don't like each other.
I mean, who else are you going to get to like fell trees with? I mean, every pot has its lid. Maybe these two are made for each other.
Maybe they work great together.
All right. Well, it's their 1-year anniversary. So she makes what I think every guy really does want for their anniversary. And that is a homemade coupon book. Coupons include a homemade candlelit meal. Next. That's not. I'd be like, oh, so that's just like
you're adding a candle to the dinner. Yeah, you're just putting a candle on the table.
Cool. Next coupon, back rub.
Cody.
No, you aren't. No. Like, I feel like anyone giving their partner back rub, it's gonna last 3 minutes. I mean, a back rub does not. That's a lot of work. I don't want to like put that much work into a massage. And her last one, this one's a little racy. Fill in the blank. He gets to choose. So he's like, okay,
butt sex.
Okay. No,
anal.
Oh no.
Anal. Yeah.
No.
Isn't that any guy would choose if you're like fill in the blank with anything? I think most guys would choose anal.
No. We're not into butt stuff. No butt stuff. I mean, hey, more power to you if you want to.
I'm saying most guys
are they able to?
Anal. Yeah. People have anal sex every day of all.
No, I just mean like physically, are they able to?
You make it work, you know?
Yeah. I wonder what they do. Because they're a different kind of. Actually, are they the same kind of dwarfism as each other? Does anyone know? Because there's different types. Like Beast, she's taller. She's a different type of dwarfism than like Alex, I think.
Do people just call her Beast? Or is that like kind of a recurring joke? Or is that just
they were just calling her a beast? So.
Yeah. Well, that's who she is to us now.
Okay. Well, anyway, it's their fun anniversary and they're kind of like flirting and oh yeah, they got to spend a lot of money on the house, but you know, that's what we do. And now he gets excited that they're going to fuck. So he jumps up and down on the bed, which is, it's a real turn on.
Yeah.
Yay.
All right, we're regressing into a like little boy type activity. Yay.
And he jumps and he like bounces on his butt. It's like,
oh God. All right.
All right. So now the next day we see the cabinets go in, or no, they're shopping. They're getting like their cabinets, their countertops, their appliances. The whole family goes, including the kids. They're not happy about it, so they're just being dragged along. That's about it. 4 days until Easter. The cabinets go in. They're doing a happy cabinet dance. Again, that's hot. Then the countertops go in. And that's where I was like, oh, so it's just a big
I didn't
kitchen
clock
that
that.
they're
I
still not
assumed that
gonna
they
be
were
able to
getting it
do.
made for them. By the way, Kelly says, I believe they all have
Achondroplasia.
achondro. You really you schooled me there.
Guys,
I was
Amanda's
trying
a
to
newbie.
sound it
Isn't
out.
this so cute?
I was trying to sound it out to
You'll
be
learn.
respectful, and Jody, it was rolled right off Jody's tongue.
You're gonna be looking back at this laughing, be like, ah, remember
It'll
when
be
I
like
couldn't say achondroplasia.
when I first thought Mary would be a fun hang.
You liked
Mary
her.
Brown.
Cool hang. Yeah.
I always knew I didn't like Robin.
Yeah, well, Robin's just got that
I think
face.
I like Cody
All right,
too.
so
Okay, well, anyway, so Easter Sunday. Well, we're dyeing.
we're dyeing
eggs.
eggs. I hate dyeing eggs. I never liked it even as a kid. I'm like, it's
never done it in my adult life. I don't even know if I've done it in my life because I don't even think Daphne would allow that kind of activity in the house.
I feel like ours was very last minute and rushed. It was like, oh, it was very.
The eggs are kind of dyed. They're mostly white, but there's like a hint if you hit like you put the food coloring.
Most of them are cracked. We didn't do the temperature right on it, hot, cold, and then we're absolutely keeping those hard-boiled eggs and eating them until they are all gone.
Oh yeah,
even if it takes us months in this household and they are well expired, you eating them. So let's see. They dye the eggs. Oh, this is where Trent tries to put the microwave in. So they have a microwave over the stove unit. No,
that microwave
is
three. No, I wouldn't attempt that. And that microwave is 3 times bigger than my microwave. My microwave is as big as my computer. Like, okay, what the hell?
This is difficult enough
the stove
for an average sized person to put one of these in. I have seen 3 different men at different points in my life put one of these in, take one of these out, and they are notoriously a huge pain in the ass. They are heavy. It's awkward. There's like a whole plug situation you got to do. And this man thinks his height doesn't even clear the countertops.
Well, not to mention that this is what you're going to be using several times a day. Every time you have to get all the way up there. It just seems very like you should have this low because this is one of your most commonly used appliances. It should be accessible.
This is where I'm like, where was their kitchen designer? Like, I think they just went in. They're like, this is what we want. And they're like, oh, okay, let's do this. They should have had the microwave put down lower in like a cabinet space. Down low where you can open and close. People do that now. Where you do it lower. And also, they spent all this extra money getting cabinets that go all the way to the ceiling. Why? How the fuck are you going to get up there to even reach it and then get the thing down? It just seems very silly. But anyway, they can't get the microwave in because, of course, you can't lift something that is heavier than your body weight high above where even your arms can reach. There was no ladder, nothing. Okay, whatever. They're going to forget the microwave for now. They'll hire someone to do it. I know this is all put on for TV. Okay, so now it's Easter
Sunday. When's Easter, by the way? Here. Is it March or April this year? Is it this Sunday?
Well, Amanda, I can tell you that, and I can also fill you in if you want to know all about the Jerusalem, Palestine, Israel, also the geography of the UK, Britain, all that.
The geography of the US.
Yes. Easter is on April 5th this year.
Huh. How about that? Right after our 21 Jump Street episode.
Perhaps we'll celebrate just like the Johnstons with Easter baskets, and they open all their stuff up, and then it's time to get ready for the big Easter party.
They say that at the end of this remodel, they'll have 7 beds and 4 baths. And is that less than Robin had? And is that less than she had? This is less than the requirements of a Robin Brown family, right? Because they had 7 bed, 4.5 bath, maybe 4 3/4.
Jesus, that's insane. Well, I don't know how they're doing all this. Like 7 bedrooms. We haven't seen this whole house.
We see it.
We get a reveal.
We
every
get the reveal
room.
Of the, I'm sure we do throughout the series. But at the end of the first episode, don't the kids get their rooms?
Yeah, like the girls all share a room, the boys all share a room. So I'm
Sure.
assuming they eventually get their own rooms, but I kind of want a whole house reveal.
Sure.
But we see that their family arrives from North Carolina. That's Amber's family, a bunch of her like siblings. And she grew up as the only little person in her family. But then we see Trent's family, and both his parents are little people. His sister, I think his sister's kids as well, right?
Yes, because there was an Ella at the end who got the most eggs, and I wrote who's Ella, but that must have been a cousin. The granddad is very it's like a little win.
Oh, he does.
He's very
He
kind of
also
that gruff kind of or vagina daddy kind of vibes about him, you know?
Yeah, yeah. Now they said he has heart condition, but I'm more
He's
concerned about the melanoma
83.
growing on his face.
Oh, okay.
He needs to get those checked.
He's in his 80s. Well, I guess that could take you
I
out.
know, but those can move faster than you think, Amanda.
All
Everyone should be getting
right.
their skin checks every single year. But can we back up
Okay,
just a bit?
Daphne. Yeah, let's go back.
Let's back up just a bit.
Yeah.
I mean, you get them for free. You should be getting them every month in Canada.
They should.
They go to give everyone a tour of the house. I've already, said my piece about the kitchen. Tell me why they walk into, okay, first of all, when you walk into this home, boom, you're in the family room. Like you don't even need to move from the threshold to fall into the chair to your right or the couch to your left. Just tip your body over, boom, you're there. And you're immediately looking at the TV. Your feet are hitting a coffee table. It's an awful setup. Like, really, that should be like a walk-in entry room area, but whatever. Why is that TV hung so high that the top of it is touching the ceiling?
It's like they want things to be higher than an able-bodied person would be. They want things even bigger and higher.
But
higher than I'd have a TV.
Again, I know I keep defaulting to the average size person, but
Sure.
I got to go on what I know. Even for us average size people, it is crazy high on
That's
the
what
wall.
I mean. It's higher than what we would have.
Like, so would they like, do they love sitting in the front row at the movie theater? They
Maybe it's
be
a flex. I do like sitting in the front in the movie theater. I saw Wicked with my dad in the front row. It was pretty intense.
remember I went to Rio with my kids and my mom, and the only thing that was left was the front row. And I was like,
I saw Passion of the
colors-
Christ in the front row. Me, John, and Brad. There were no other seats. Everyone in Phoenix was rushing to see Passion of the Christ. It was a pretty intense too.
ooh, okay, Schindler's List. Give me the what is it? The orchestra pit seats, please.
Yeah.
As close as possible.
Yeah.
Anyway, so oh yeah, this TV is hung crazy high, and it is the talk of the town. All the family is, wow, look at that TV.
Amazing.
That's sick. Because everyone walked in and they're like, oh, you moved here. Oh, you're done. This is done.
Everyone immediately has to comment on it. Oh, and then you got to turn it into a.
Look at you, that big TV. Wow, big man. You are a big man. Big man TV.
But it's 2000. What is it? 15, 16?
15.
So a flat screen TV on the wall shouldn't be this impressive.
This is Michael Scott.
It literally
Plasma screen TV. Right. Yikes.
And the Easter Bunny arrives.
Yeah. Don't forget the Easter Bunny.
You can't. And then I wanted to note that after this sick party, all the kids come into the parents' room to say goodnight.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
Back it up.
Okay.
You forgot the part where they almost kicked Anna out of the family party and the family? Oh,
yeah,
you missed that
it.
part.
Yeah.
Well,
now I'll clock it.
When everyone was in line to eat their underdone ham, I'm sorry, I'm not eating anything coming out of this house.
No,
it's never, not now, not then, not now, not ever am I eating anything coming out of the Johnston house. That ham legitimately looks like she went to the deli, like it's like a lunch meat ham, sliced that slimy thing open and threw a couple pineapple on it. I don't even think that oven was plugged in.
Well, they're already cooked though.
Okay, it looked disgusting. And also, like, I didn't see that many sides. Like, you can't just have a ham and a side and call that Easter brunch. Not happening. But what ends up happening is we see Amber sitting down and we see, oh God, Anna, my God, what are you doing? Anna's over by the food. And then we hear Elizabeth say, Anna broke the spoon. Anna had one of those spoon fork combos to like pick things up.
Yeah.
She got a little aggressive, a little excited about the ham, broke it, and she's holding it. And the way Amber fucking looked at her, like,
wow,
that spoon, it's gonna be like that episode of is it Leverage? Where he opens up the window and we see that his dad has been beating him up that night. What show did we watch that was like it was 21 Jump Street. We find out that the kid was getting like whipped by his dad because he got a B+. Okay. Yeah.
Yes, I forgot.
Yeah, I think Anna's getting whipped with that spoon later.
All can I just do a sidetrack here? 21 Jump Street, the concept is that adults are posing as kids in the high school, but like all the people playing the high school kids are the same age. Yeah, they're all the same age or older than the adult police officers. So like it is impossible to watch it because I'm like, is this a cop? Is that a cop? This is a cop.
Oh, someone's girlfriend, like her gray. She had to like cover her grays.
It was a wild show. Okay, anyway, that'll come out. It'll come out soon.
Okay, so Anna's gonna get her ass beat later because she broke this plastic spoon from Party City, and that's all I've been thinking about. This Amber, I mean, like,
this is exactly how my mom
the violin.
Yeah.
Trent tells his mom and dad about the explosion, the car exploding.
Oh yeah, this is our time to shine. I get to retell this story. This story is like #1 story when you meet new people.
Yeah. But I love that Trent tells the story because he's a man, obviously. And he needs to explain this story to us like we're women, what exactly happened. And Amber just sits there and she's like, yeah, I almost made out. Just really lucky. Mm-hmm. And I guess you could say like all it takes is just a minute. And I couldn't have been here. So it's really thankful for Jesus kids. And for my life. And Trent's mom gets up. She walks around that table. I gotta say, she knows how to use some Velcro rollers. I mean, her hair was, you could see right through it, but the volume. She came over and she gives Amber a hug. She says,
my kids could have seen me burn up in there. They could have watched me burn up in there. Yeah, I guess technically they could have, but you were fine. The door was unlocked.
We need to roll the tape again. Because you don't think it got that big, but I think it got like pretty flamed up before.
Right. Okay, so this was my note about the good nights. Parents are in bed. They go every night. The kids come in to say good night. And then did you notice what happened here? Then they went back to their fucking own bedrooms and the parents slept alone. I know it's
we know Robin Brown.
Too. Yeah, so I was like,
they not allow that to happen. But
you know what they did between us.
You know what they did before that? Family bed dance party. They all jumped up and down because that's fun. I know nothing makes me hotter than knowing all my children's dirty bare feet have just been padding around that bed and that blankie. Oh, yay. So exciting. And even dad jumps. Even Trent can sit on it.
Because he's so fun. I don't think that I think this is just very clear that they don't have like family fun time like this. The Platts do this too. They like pretend
they are
like with
fun.
We did the one with Dr. Adam where they have the food fight at the end and nobody even went near Barry because it was very clear like we don't touch dad with this.
And Barry is just laughing,
but seething. This
is really great. Someone's gonna need to hose that Cool Whip off the pavers. Not very happy.
I would say that I like this show. I find this more watchable than John and Kate +8, which I find very watchable. But like
I do too.
in the discussion of like what we do eventually once we really tire Sister Wives out, which won't be for quite a while. This is a definite contender, and for me currently, I would do this more than John and Kate. Also because it's still currently airing. They just put out the second episode of season 17.
Yeah, how do we not know about this? How have
people try to tell us?
People try to tell us. Let me guess.
We don't fucking listen.
We didn't want to listen, just like typical
women.
Yeah. Crazy town, right?
That's it though. Yeah, I really like the show. I see how this is an easy thing to fall into after Sister Wives because a lot of similar dynamics. And would you do Big People, Little People, Big World?
People, Big World.
We've done a couple episodes of that. I don't like it as much as this.
I would consider it. I mean, I watched Little People Big World for years.
Okay.
And when when Odge came, that was really
I remember you.
Whoa.
You know what we should talk about
worst.
here? Speaking of all of these big family shows from TLC, that second Duggar just got arrested yesterday.
Yeah, what Joseph? Which one is that?
I don't know. You watched that show, didn't you?
Let us know in the comments if you know. So Joseph Duggar, well, he's one of the J's, right? He was just arrested because he had images of underage children.
Was it no? But there was also actual like physical.
Oh God, that's awful. It's disgusting. Well, ugh. Yeah, Duggars are very, very messy.
Because that would have been another contender, I thought. But I'm like, I don't even want to get into the Duggars. It's like too dark. And the Browns are dark, but the Duggars are
Duggars
dark, it's like not fun.
A whole other level. And then it goes like into politics and like special interest groups and all that kind of crazy stuff.
Yeah, so we're not gonna touch that. We're gonna keep it a little lighter over here. Great.
Yeah,
well, did you guys
Big World? I would consider it, but what about any other requests? Any requests you have here in the live chat for a future TRP episode?
I think we have our 420 episodes. We need to pick those, but we have enough for those. But just anything in the future, anything zany and crazy. And did you enjoy this little pop-up live? I thought this was interesting.
No, it was fun.
Mixing it up a bit.
Good way to start the day. Yes, the Duggars are just absolutely disgusting. Okay, I actually, I will watch this show. I think I'm going to go back and just do season 1, episode 2.
And actually, this kind of does line up with how I watched the Brown family. Because remember, I found out for both of us that Christine left Cody before season 16. And then I watched the whole thing before season 16. So we're kind of at the exact same moment here where we could just catch right up to the season. It would be fun to recap a show that is still on the air and still currently airing.
Yes. I wonder what's his name? Jonah. I wonder what he looks like now. I mean, see, if this is we can actually look it up. Ooh, books. Any good books?
We are actually, you know what? We are doing after 420, after the Catfish collection, Costa, we all know and love Costa. He's going to come on and we're going to do a book talk girl dinner.
Yes.
And I actually want him to recommend a book for each of us. Like this is a book I know Amanda would love. And this is so sorry to give you more work than I already gave you, but we're also going to bring our top 10 books and he's going to bring his top 10 books.
Oh, I love that.
And we'll just talk about books. I'll wear my horn-rimmed glasses for that one.
Ooh, I'll have to get my new prescription by then. Oh, Amanda, this is a great question for you. Emily asked, have you ever done Designing Women?
This is why. Oh, sorry, I talked over you. This is why it's hard to do just good episodes of TV because me and John recapped this on our Patreon for Pot on the City. We recapped half of the first season, and it's kind of hard to talk because it's like a snarky podcast. It's hard to talk about it because it would just be like, this woman's fabulous and this was a perfect line reading and these women are amazing and this part was funny. And it's almost like everyone should just watch the episode. It's better than hearing us talk about it, right?
That's why sometimes The Office is hard to recap because it's just can we just play the episode and laugh?
And we just
I'm gonna
quote
write this
them all
down.
the time. Frederick Bachman.
Bachman for an
Bachman.
author. Okay, I'm writing this down.
Richard
Frederick.
Bachman is Stephen King's like when Stephen King wrote like Thinner under the name Bachman, Richard Bachman. Stephen King was trying out a Garth Brooks what was his like
Chris
alter
Gaines.
ego?
Oh my God, the Chris
Saturday Night
Gaines
Live.
era. What a time.
He had like
what
a
time.
wispy, it was like black hair with like bangs.
Oh, our children, I mean, this ain't like millennials even would never know about the Chris Gaines era.
That was a really good
weird
episode of
that
SNL
was.
though. That had that episode, that sketch where Garth Brooks is like, I need to write a song. And then Will Ferrell's like the devil. And he's like, I'm going to give you the best song. It's like the worst songs ever. Do you know what I'm talking about? It's like a super famous sketch.
I'm sure if I saw it, I remember it, but that was wild. Okay.
Designing
all right.
Everyone's talking about designing women. Right? Designing women is shockingly progressive. Designing women is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
By the way, people have requested that we watch Saturday Night Live UK because Tina Fey's hosting it. I saw a clip for it last night where like they were doing a promo for it, and somebody in the comments is like, "This will never work." And I was like, "Why won't it fucking work? It's a sketch show. Why won't this work?" And I got to tell you, that promo was funnier than anything we've seen on SNL in forever. My Five Wives. I
think we may have done a TRP in the past of that.
Yeah.
But let's look into that one too. Because
we'll keep giving us a suggestion. But this is definitely a big. Oh my God. Okay, well, we gotta go. I have a dog coming. It's his first birthday. We're gonna have a birthday party today. Alfie's birthday was yesterday. Haughty. Today is Appy's birthday, that little whippet. So we're gonna have another little party.
Happy birthday.
But thanks for joining us, guys. We really love you. Thanks for joining us on this little Thursday. And how do we end this? The outro? No. We'll say bye.
No, you know what we'll play here. Let's see. Let's do a how about some Dr. Now? And then we'll say goodbye.
So why are we overeating and playing like we don't know what's going on? Don't argue with me. She eat what the jar and honey mustard. She's eating the food that belonged next 5 years ahead of time.
It was honey mustard. I always thought it was French dressing. In my memory, it was French dressing.
She's eating enough honey mustard to last a lifetime. Oh, God love the man. All right, you guys.
You're all adults.
To all. You love
bubble in my throat. You're all adults. I hit him in the head.